up, everybody? Welcome to the KPK Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper.
I hope everybody listened to our awesome Trick or Treat episode last week.
The Halloween special.
Because it got banned on YouTube, so you had to go watch it.
That's just how good it was.
Wherever your favorite podcasts are available.
That's how good it was, is it got banned on YouTube. So go check it out because...
This is like our second video in a row that got banned on YouTube.
I know, what the heck?
They hate us.
It always gets banned in very weird places, too.
That's okay.
But it was a great episode, like all of our Halloween episodes are.
So for those who didn't know, it's still available not on YouTube. Go check it out.
It's a great one.
Like Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon, wherever other podcasts are at. I don't know. If you literally just Google it, it'll pop up. But starting this week, we received some recent feedback from some avid listeners about what our show has been lacking for the last 208 episodes.
We have that many?
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Wow.
I don't know. It might be like 207. I'm not sure. It's somewhere up there. But we're going to introduce some new segments to the show.
Segments.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Segments.
You get a segment. You get a segment.
Yeah, this is 208. So this is our 208th episode.
That's
official
crazy.
episode.
That's a lot of episodes.
So, today we're introducing our first segment, and it is titled, This Is Not What You Came For, because this is the segment we're going to, recommend or give you a song that we've been listening to, or like a group we've been listening to, or a band that we've been listening to that has absolutely nothing to do with K-pop, and that's the whole segment.
That's the segment.
That's going to be what the segment is.
That's the opening segment of the show.
So, for our first installment of This Is Not What You Came For, I will tell you about a group that I've been listening to the last couple days, because I found them randomly by clicking on things on Spotify like you do.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of this group is called Anxious. They're very emo, melodic kind of stuff, like Balance and Composure, or Trophy Eyes, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
If I had to recommend a song to you, I would recommend the song In April, off their album Little Green House. It is a banger. The whole album's actually extremely good.
Nice.
I will find a link and put it in the show notes if anyone actually wants to listen to it. I do not know if Justin has prepared anything for us.
Well, it's funny you introduce this segment now, because there was a playlist I randomly stumbled upon on Spotify working out the other day, and it's called Trashy 2000s Vibe.
Here we go.
And
that's just the whole segment right
now.
now.
Some of my favorites, yeah.
Recommend the people
and it was kind of just like pop songs from back in the day. And there were some of my ones I really liked a lot. I remember it was TikTok by Kesha. And I'm like, what does Kesha do nowadays?
She actually performed at the State Fair a couple years ago.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She threw glitter on everybody.
I believe it. I haven't heard a Kesha song, or like a Kesha What's Up With Her, in a long time. Hope she's doing alright, because she has some great music. Just a couple more. I love the song from Fergie, London Bridge. Freaking banger.
Also a good song.
Great beat. And then Like a G6 was a song I haven't heard in forever ago by Far East Movement.
I will never forget the one time, this is a long time ago, right? This is like, I don't know, like, it had to have been like 6-7 years ago now.
Yeah.
I was at my old job, and Dennis, if you listen to this, Dennis, I'll remember this. I was telling him about K-pop, because he did not know what it was. And his first response was, Like a G6 by Far East Movement?
It all comes together.
And I was like,
look at that.
No, not really. Not at all. And he's like, oh, okay. And I showed him something. I was like, oh, that's cool. Then I went home, went to sleep like always, woke up at like 9:30, and we went to Crunch Fitness, and we went upstairs after putting our stuff away, and we got on the like bikes, like the exercise bikes. And the first song that came on when we got there was Like a G6 by the Far East.
It all comes together.
I remember I was like, this is the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
That's before I knew what synchronicity was. And it blew my mind. And I was like, this is crazy.
We're back, yeah.
But yeah, I'll never forget that.
Dude, that was another one. It was really a great playlist overall, but the last one I'll say, which you and I saw live many moons ago, was Don't Trust Me by 303.
That was like the first live group performance we ever saw at Warped Tour.
One of the first bands we ever saw at Warped Tour, but still has maybe the hardest rap lyric of all time in it. When it's like, what's it say? It's like, if your boyfriend's got beef, tell him I'm a vegetarian. I'm not effing scared of him. I'm like, hardest rap line I've ever heard. Like, that's
That's
so
like,
awesome.
That's like the real deal.
That's my trashy 2000s.
So there you go. That's our
vibe
recommendations.
Go listen to those old pop songs because they're really the best.
Trashy 200 hits and the band Anxious.
That was a great segment.
It was. Maybe we'll remember to do.
Now we're gonna flip it back to K-pop.
And yeah, so for the people who actually came to listen for K-pop stuff, we got some albums a little bit ago. The Lovelution albums. We got more of those. And I've got some Evolution albums that I ordered that should be here maybe sometime.
Hopefully next week. Hopefully.
So go support Evolution while you still can. They're still like touring doing stuff. Go see them in Australia.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know if it's waiting anymore, but we thought maybe they'd say Evolution was coming to the United States, but we haven't seen anything yet. So
I think they might just be going to Australia.
We saw they're going there, and we're like, oh, they're going to announce US right after. And they did not. So I don't know.
They saw those rookie numbers from Triple S.
We were there.
They're like, I don't know if we're going back.
We were there. They will sell out. Let me tell you, they will sell out the small conference room in the Sheraton Hotel in Chicago.
The Renaissance.
Whatever it was. They will sell that 90 seats out.
Oh, yeah. That was the best experience
ever.
That
was so cool. But, yeah.
Also, Justin's eating these Starbursts we have from the Trick or Treat one, and for some reason I don't understand, the orange ones are very sour.
Okay.
Like all of them.
Dude, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I ate one, and I was like, oh.
Like, they're all, like, really sour.
Like, it tastes like an orange Starburst. But it's like
literally
cranked to like 11.
It's like literally more sour than the actual sour candy you can get.
I was
there any more in there?
I'm glad you noticed that too, because I'm like
they're all of them. It's not just that one.
I was like, is this me right now? Do I not remember what orange tastes like? Like,
am I having a stroke?
Is this the trashy 2000s playlist?
It's really good scared in there.
It's like extremely sour.
Yeah, it's all of them. It's so sour.
I thought the same thing. That's weird, but I thought it was maybe because I'm drinking this drink, so like it was like a side effect, but
nope. So.
Woo! It's like so sour. It's like some of the sourest candy I've ever had. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's sourer than trolley worms.
Also, I guess while we're here, since this is the original segment for the show, we didn't drink them now because we drank them when we opened them a little bit ago.
Right.
But we got some energy drinks that we found at the store like we always do. Man, that is...
It's like horrible.
Oh, it's like in my mouth.
They're like rotten Starburst.
I don't know.
Which I'm not sure how that's possible.
But I got this energy drink called OCA. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. We found it in the energy drink aisle for like pre-workout and stuff at our local Hy-Vee.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this pineapple grapefruit because I like grapefruit flavored stuff. But it really caught my eye when it had absolutely everything you never want to see written on one can of an energy drink you're drinking.
Definitely did.
Plant-based energy.
Ew.
Kosher, allergen-free, vegan, naturally sweetened with no added colors or preservatives. Also zero sugar.
Hey.
So right off the bat, that should have made me not want to buy it. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it for the people.
It looks cool.
Immediately opened it and got overtaken by this pungent smell of like rotten fruit.
Yeah.
Like when you go to a grocery store, you can tell some of the fruit's a little older, like it's kind of ripe and it smells kind of bad. Mm-hmm. But I drank it. It's actually not that bad. Yeah. I'm actually still drinking it, so I guess maybe it's not that good. I opened it like 2.5 hours ago.
No.
But it's actually not terrible.
Good enough to finish.
And it doesn't leave a weird aftertaste in your mouth, so that's pretty good. Overall, out of 10, I'd give it like 5.3, maybe. 5.4.
It's really not bad. Definitely had worse.
Like, I don't know if I'd buy it again on my own. Actually, I don't know. I might buy
There's other ones.
The guava flavored one, because I love guava too.
Yeah.
But it's definitely way better than a lot of the ones I've had. Mm-hmm. And then what did you get?
I got Rise Fuel. Did we try this one?
I think we did, but I don't remember.
I feel like we tried something that was Baja, and the flavor's Baja Cooler.
Kind of like a rip-off of Baja Blast.
Yeah, it has, I don't really know what it's supposed to, I don't know if it has zero sugar, I think. It's not that great. I'd give it like a 3. It's like fine though. I'm going to finish it. I'm almost done. It's called, RYSE Fuel, Rise Fuel Energy Drink. It's just like a lime tasting.
So we got some new energy drinks at my work at our vending machine.
Yeah.
They're like the C4 performance ones, like Skittles flavored or like Starburst flavor, you know?
Yeah.
And I got one of the ones out of the machine.
Yeah.
And one of the girls I work with was like, so is that good? I was looking at it like, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you. After a while, they all taste exactly the same.
You kind of just are like,
it says like chemical, like fake, fruity flavor to it. And you're just kind of drinking it because... Yeah, I don't know. It's just
water.
there. I just drink so much water every day. It's just like, I'm gonna throw something.
That's
else
like literally why I was like, well, it's just kind of something that's not water, and I might get like a little bit of a pick me up from it.
Yeah, really, caffeine doesn't have too much of an effect on me anymore.
I will say the only ones that
except for like Red Bull.
The only one I feel like really I'm like, wow, that was a super noticeable difference. Is I can't even think of it now. The healthier ones in the little white can, that's like everywhere.
Oh, Celsius.
Celsius. If I drink that, I'm like, I notice I'm actually like.
I don't know. It's got to the point where like none of them give me energy, but if I drink a Red Bull, it makes me not sleep.
Yeah, it's just like the energy that you don't even.
Yeah, like anymore. It like doesn't even give me like a pick me up. It's just I know I won't get tired. Like I won't be able to sleep. So if I'm ever like feeling tired, I just drink one because I know I won't fall asleep.
We did say it on the last one, but really the people who just nail flavors now is Red Bull. I'd say, as far as like not everything tasting the same.
Oh, actually, thanks for reminding me. I forgot to put that one in the episode.
Well, hey, newsflash.
So I'll just say it now.
Yeah.
The other day, we went and tried the new Red Bull flavor, which I actually recorded, but I forgot to put in the episode last week.
Yeah. Because we couldn't find it last Friday in the store.
And it was pear cinnamon. Mm-hmm. One of the best Red Bulls I've ever had. It's like the winter flavor.
It's their winter flavor, and it is so good. It tastes exactly like a pear.
It's weird because we were talking about how
like a pear.
Most of the time Red Bull tastes like Red Bull with a hint of whatever they're putting in it.
Right.
But it's like more Red Bull flavored, you know? Uh-huh. This actually tastes like a pear.
Yes.
With a little bit of Red Bull and cinnamon.
At the end. There's like a little tiny bit of the cinnamon. But it is literally like they took a pear and just like squeezed it into a thing.
It's so good.
It's so tasty. They're
definitely
just
one
so
of the
good.
best.
It's one of my favorite Red Bulls, and I'm really impressed with it. But yeah, that was a 10. Like that was a 10 out of 10 for me.
I actually really like the Juneberry one they had.
Yeah, that was good. Was that this summer?
I think so.
I think it was this summer. That was good.
I really like the coconut berry one too that they had.
I really like. I mean,
the dentist also told me it tasted like Windex. Proceeded to drink it every single day.
The coconut one?
Yeah.
That one's awesome. I mean, I guess if he's drinking every day, then he thinks it's awesome too.
I don't know how I knew what Windex tastes like. That's the only question.
That's kind of creepy. But honestly, all those flavored Red Bull ones, and of course normal Red Bull, very good. I like pretty much.
You know, one that I don't think I've ever really had is the blueberry one. Maybe I'll buy one of
It's good. It's good.
I'm sure it tastes fine.
Yeah, I still like it. It's good.
The only reason I remember that is because of that one movie with Adam Devine on Netflix, and I went back in time after going to like a photo booth machine or something at someone's like bachelor party or whatever it was, wedding.
Yeah.
And he like wakes up with a hangover and he goes to the local market and he's like, "Can I get so and so and a blueberry Red Bull?" And they're like, "Blueberry Red Bull?" He's like, "Yeah, blueberry Red Bull." And he goes, "What is that?" And he goes, "Whoa, what year is this?"
That's funny.
And that's how he knew that he went back in time because it didn't have blueberry Red Bulls.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Maybe I'll buy one tomorrow before I go play Magic.
Yeah. But Red Bull, very solid. The pear cinnamon one, freaking awesome. So give that a try if you're into that kind of stuff.
And if you have a local Casey's gas station, you go buy 2, you get 1 free.
Should be there.
It's actually a pretty good deal because they're kind of expensive.
Get that and a piece of pizza.
Oh, dude, the pizza hits the spot. They actually have really good pork tenderloin sandwiches, too. And barbecue sandwiches.
Shout out Casey's.
Unofficial sponsor of this podcast.
Oh, man, I wish.
That would be the sickest sponsorship ever.
Oh, my gosh, that'd be cool.
Anyway, so that's our segments for the day.
That was a lot of segments.
I don't even remember what we started with talking, to be honest with you.
Or not K-pop song.
That's right. Now, we're going to talk about actual K-pop because something has started as of the 31st of October. And that is another awesome concert being put on by Leo Presents.
Heck yes.
Of Minnesota, I think, is where they're at. I don't know.
I think they're in Minnesota.
And this time they have brought a very popular group compared to the last 3 they had. And that is Purple Kiss.
Woo! Purple Kiss.
So since the tour has started, we are going to do a deep dive into Purple Kiss.
Only
right. Why not? And we're going to be seeing them literally a week from today.
Yep. In Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep.
Forgot for a second, but we will be in Louisville, Kentucky next Saturday. So if you're there, say what's up.
So, I have all these notes that I have taken For all the haters out there that don't think I have to put any effort into doing this, I have 3 pages of notes here that I may or may not have copied and pasted from somewhere else and spruced it up a bit, but it still counts. It's taking like 15 minutes to do.
This is our segment called The Actual Episode, so.
Yeah, so this is the real segment of the show.
Purple Kiss.
We also have a bunch of videos to watch here, so.
Heck yeah.
We're going to get into it because they've been around for a lot longer than I thought they have been. Which is weird because I remember when they debuted because
we were there.
We'll get into it.
We were there.
So, Purple Kiss. Currently a 6-member group from RBW that came out in 2020. They are the sister group of Mamamoo. Although I don't think Mamamoo's there anymore. Didn't they?
They might be their own thing now. Yeah. I don't know.
But they came from the same company that Mamamoo came from.
What was that? Yeah.
They were originally a 7-member group and they debuted March 15th, 2020, which was quite a while ago now.
My gosh,
almost a long time 4 years. So current members are Goen, Dosi, Ira, Yuki, Chain, and Swan, and they have a former member who is GM. The group name Purple started with the idea that is the color that is made through all of them being combined together. I don't know if that's true or not, because I'm pretty sure it makes brown, but whatever. I
don't know what colors they are.
I guess with the idea that the color is made through more than one color, so you can mix multiple colors together and get purple.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it makes
also brown.
From all my art experience, I'm pretty sure it's brown, but sure. Maybe like if you mix like blues and reds together, like some oranges and stuff.
Maybe like 3 of them are blue, 3 of them are red. There you go.
And then Kiss comes from symbolizing love. So all the colors mixing together with love. The fandom name is Plory, which is purple and glory mixed together, which I think is a very
not gonna lie,
strange name.
Do not like it.
Sure, whatever. There's been weirder ones. That's definitely one of those ones where I'm like, yeah, we could have tried a little harder than that.
I mean, I get the reasoning, but like, I don't like it.
And they don't have an official. Here's what's funny: they don't have an official fandom color. Like,
wouldn't it just be purple? What? Okay.
Like some weird Pantone color of purple.
I know. What the heck?
I don't know. I thought that was
maybe
strange.
Chris just like, yeah, that's weird.
It's like neon magenta.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I don't know. But
okay.
Interesting fact for
Hot
you.
Start.
I know. So pre-debut, Purple Kiss, then known as the 365 Practice, began activities through their YouTube channel in 2018. The channel introduced all 7 future members of Purple Kiss alongside some other trainees who were not added in the final lineup. In 2011 and in 2014, Chain appeared in K-Pop Star Season 1 and Season 3. So she got a little exposure there, trying to make it into, or I guess, one K-Pop star. In 2017, Dosi competed in Mixed 9, and she ended up being ranked 74th. I'm not sure how many members there were in that, but that doesn't seem great.
I'm going to say, way to try your best.
I know. I was going to say, I don't know. It wasn't top 50.
No idea.
Then in June 2018, Park Jian and Na Gaon competed on Produce 48, which is true because we watched them in that.
We did.
And one of them placed 80th and the other one placed 29th. I will let you guess who finished where. Although I'm very surprised to this day, even though before we watched it, Eyes One was like basically made and had comebacks and stuff. I'm very shocked Goen did not make the final lineup of Eyes One.
Yeah.
Even though it's rigged. Because everyone loved her on there.
Yeah.
And even when they started the thing, they were like going on and on and on about how good her vocals are and like she's a really good vocalist, like that's what she's known for, like RBW, blah blah blah. I was very, very shocked she did not make the final lineup of Eyes One. But then we found out it was rigged, so what you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Good point.
Then they also did a lot of other activities like appearing in different music videos and whatnot for other people. Then on June 19th, 2020, the final lineup consisted of all the members we announced was revealed on July 20th and August 1st through individual music video trailers introducing each member. And then they had like a whole group trailer on August 30th, 2020. Purple Kiss did release their first pre-debut single, My Heart, Skip a Beat.
Oh, gosh.
Which is a very strange use of the English language. But I remember this came out, and we were so hyped.
Oh, my gosh.
Because before this happened, we really didn't know what to expect because we knew they were from Mamamoo's company.
Yeah.
So we thought they were going to be like very like vocally heavy, you know, like they kind of were.
Yeah.
But they came out with this like super awesome, almost like dream catcher sound.
Yeah.
And we were just like, this is the sickest thing I've ever heard. Like this is about to be the coolest group ever.
This like put a hype together that not many groups that have come out that we've liked have had, honestly. Of like overall, like, whoa, this is incredible. Like, I can't wait for more of this. Like, it was so good.
Also, we were really excited for going to debut because, like I said, we remember from Produce 48. And we always support all the Produce 48 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember watching this. And if you go to like our old episode from around this time, you'll hear us watching it because we watched it for an episode.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is sick! Dreamcatcher who?
It really, at the time, was like a better version of Dreamcatcher for us. Like, because I mean, how could you not think of Dreamcatcher when you're listening to this? Like, it's very similar. And then they like break it down.
Oh, so sick! I'll never forget the first time we saw this. I was like, this is
cool.
the sickest thing I've ever seen.
I was blown away.
I was like, is this about to be my new favorite group?
Honestly.
And Yuki just came in and was like killing it with the raps. Is sick. But this also did not include Swan because she's not there due to health reasons. So there's only 6 of them. Which to this day, until I looked it up, never noticed that.
Yeah, I know.
But also, I didn't even know how many members were in there because we didn't watch we didn't watch like the introduction stuff. We just like watched the debut.
We watched this, yeah.
Such to this day, still like the best.
Still could be the best song.
Honestly, I'm so excited to hear this.
And cheating on the set list.
This is like
it's on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like the one song that I wanted to hear.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, if they don't play this, it's gonna be a travesty.
It's just weird because I feel like they haven't really had anything super similar
Not
at
at
all.
all.
Like,
ooh.
Like I get people changing it up, but
this is like the best case scenario of like Dreamcatcher, Pixie, Pink Fantasy.
It really is.
Like
Just
all of them mixed together.
Like, this had to be released on Halloween.
I was like, this was like.
It really is. It's all coming together. Like, this is so sick.
Honestly, if this is like all their songs, I'd be like, this is the greatest group I've ever seen.
Dude, they may be my favorite.
I've been fans for a very long time because this came out in 2020.
That's a long
November
time ago.
26th.
That's a long time.
So, as of this time,
almost 3 years.
Yes, almost exactly 3 years ago.
And then you're like, wow, pre-debut single. That means it's only going to go up, right? Like the Anakin meme.
Gosh, what a good song.
I'm so excited to see this. Pre-debut. First digital single.
Yeah, I know. Like, and then, after that, they had a second pre-debut single called We Can't Talk Again, which was released in, like, February. And then this was when I was like, you know what? This is a lot different than the other song. I don't know about this.
I was like, this one's just a little more, like, everyone's got that emotional song. They'll bounce back.
Like, this is what we kind of expected them to sound like, honestly, before we heard. And then Swan was in this one.
Yeah.
But this is what we, like, kind of expected him to sound like coming out of the gate and not hard skip a beat.
Yeah, this makes a little more sense with the company they're coming from.
It was not like a bad song. It's just if you guys know us, you know we're not really huge fans of the super slow.
No, don't like them that much.
Ballady kind of songs. I mean, vocals are cool and stuff. Like, I mean, singing's important.
My heart skip a beat.
But that was just like, it's just
so
an
great.
unprecedented standard, honestly. I mean, the beat's kind of nice. If they sing this live, it'll be good. Also, I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I said it was March 2020. It's a typo. It's March 2021 is when they debuted.
Okay.
For anybody who's trying to put that math together, that was on me. My bad.
A little 1 year.
1 year difference.
1 year later.
I mean, they're technically a group in March 2020.
Yeah.
Or they're becoming a group, I should say.
They existed.
Yes. But they actually didn't debut till March of 2021. So just a year later. It's crazy what a difference a year makes.
Who knows? Yeah.
They are really good singers, though. I will say that. Now, after this, we're gonna get into their title tracks and stuff. And they've had a lot of ups and downs when it comes to title tracks for me.
Yeah. I mean, as we've seen in the past, seeing a group live and getting selfies really can change a person.
Oh, I mean, they're about to be the greatest group I've ever heard in my life. There's no doubt about that.
Think about this moment right now in time, in a week, when we see them, and they could be our number one favorite group of all time. That's very much a possibility. But as of right now, they're not quite that. They're like a cool group that I'm excited to see, but they're not like a super...
I will also say, I have not listened to this song since the first time we heard it. Mm-hmm. And it's a little better than I remember being the first time we heard it. Maybe I was just still a little too high up on Hard Skip a Beat when we first listened to it the first time.
I think the first time I heard it, I was like, okay, Hard Skip a Beat was like the super high octane, thriller, awesome song, and then you kind of have your more vocal, like, it makes sense for pre-debut singles.
Like when
it's like the clash of styles.
W. Jason had Catch Me and
it's just like different styles showing the different versatility of the group, what they can do. So I was like, okay, it makes sense they'd have this type of song.
So that was their second little pre-debut thing they put out. Then in March 15th, 2021, they had their actual debut with the EP Into Violet, and their lead single was Panza. I do remember listening to this when it came out. Actually, no, I think we listened to a lot of this
I
when it came
feel like
out.
we watched it or saw it.
I just remember Dozy with
remember.
this crazy helmet hair. I will, like I said before, a little bit ago, they have good vocals, but Swan is incredibly good vocals.
Swan's
She's such a good singer.
Really great vocalist in the world of K-pop.
Golan and Swan are both extremely good vocalists. And Swan's the youngest member of the group. I do remember the song coming out, and I was like, "Oh, this is all right."
It was solid.
It's still not as good as Hard Skip a Beat.
Solid.
It's just kind of difficult when I really just compare everything to that, because that was the sickest song ever.
It's just so cool. And this reminded us more of the Mamamoo vibe too.
Yeah, it did.
A lot.
Definitely.
We're like, okay.
Or really kind of earlier sounding Idol music.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie, until we started doing this episode and I looked all the stuff up for it, they put out a lot of music.
Yeah.
I guess you don't think about it because they're just kind of around. It's one of those groups that you see around a lot, so it's not
And you're like, oh,
heck, were they kind of weekly? We did a reaction video to them, and they were kind of gone for a year and a half, or even Fromus or somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, you put out a lot of music, but you bring their name up and you don't know where they're at, or what they're doing. You can literally just be oh, Purple Kiss. Oh yeah, they had a comeback 6 months ago.
It's just the world of the group that you don't really stan, that you like but you don't stan. You're like, oh, they're here.
But also at this point, I don't know who else RBW even has, so they could put all their focus on Purple Kiss. They definitely say the name a lot in this song.
For the Plories.
The Plories. What a crazy name. Did they get the vote on that?
I know, was there a Gravity?
What are the other options?
Purple Kiss. I don't know, it would be a good fandom name for them.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of groups these days just try to get so crazy with the meanings and mixing.
Oh, I just don't. Stuff. There's so many. I'm like,
ooh, don't remember this. All I'm saying is, like you said, mark our words right now.
No, just remember
once we go see them live in literally a week.
Greatest group of all time.
These are gonna hit so different.
Great, and then we're gonna come back and watch them again and be like, wow, I just want to see that again.
I mean, it's not a bad song.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's just not My Heart Skip a Beat. But what is?
There might be a theme to this episode.
I know. say though, shout out to the company because they like put money into their stuff. It's not like they're
Did
like
they lose their wings in the Dark Forest?
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like another universe.
I'm seeing the very similar universe. Is Winksy just with Pixie? Is that where Winksy was? Is that essentially what that is? Because that one's not bad.
Yes.
I'm just thinking of these fandom names.
I know. Some are...
Like, I think Mitzi kind of stinks.
Yeah,
I think Mitzi's not good. But that one's I've heard of so
next,
much. I'm like,
on
whatever.
September 8th, they released their second EP, Hide and Seek, with the lead single Zombie. Which, in my opinion, this is my favorite title track that they've had.
This is pretty good with a solid
album. And this
album.
is when Dosey had her like cool like half and half hair. And this song was really fun.
This was fun.
This is
going
to be so good live.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? They're all going to be good live.
It's going to be the greatest group of all time. I'm like going to cry when it's over.
It also was kind of crazy because it's like literal zombie themes. So it was like brains and like...
Yeah.
I had all kinds of weird stuff going on.
Fun song to listen to around this time.
I will say Yuki always comes in like super heavy, like just killing these raps. It's kind of crazy thinking back on it too, because we've like seen like all these when they like came out. We like watched them.
I think we've like seen all of them or watch them.
I do remember when this came out. I was like, this is a sick song. The one that I did not listen to when it came out, which is gonna be fun for the fans because it'll be a first time listen, is their actual song they put out before they went on this tour. What the tour's named after.
Oh, did we not listen to it?
I've never listened to it.
I think we did.
I can tell you 100% I've never listened to it.
I swear we did. I swear maybe we didn't do anything. I swear we like watched a little bit. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Like Festa? Isn't that what it's
That's
called?
the name of like
Fiesta?
the album thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's Seven Heaven. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah,
or something like that.
Because I know for a fact I've never listened to it because I didn't even know that was the name of the song until I looked up the thing.
Yeah.
Selling them brains.
They're selling those zombie brains.
Ironic as it is, it's called Zombie. It's kind of like dark themed. It's like a way more kind of like upbeat, happy sounding song. That's why I was like, this is kind of
K-pop
fun.
does that a lot.
Also, another song I do not have on here was on December 18th. They actually put out a winter digital single called My My. But I don't know, I just didn't include it in the thing, so I don't know. It's not like an actual comeback part.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll listen to it at the end. We'll see what happens. Well, that pretty much brings them to the end of 2021. So, I mean, they had a pretty good year.
I will say for them, because when we were talking about like who will come for Leo Presents, we kind of thought they were maybe a little too big.
I did, yeah.
Because people were like, oh, we want Purple Kiss. And we're like, they might be a little too big for...
Because people would like put in the comments, like Leo Presents, like, who do you guys want to see?
A lot of people
said Purple Kiss. And I'm like, you know what? They might be a little too big.
I was like, I don't know if they can get Purple Kiss.
And they did, sure enough. And I mean, they've been doing I can't talk today. Their ticket sales have been doing great. They've sold out multiple stops already.
Really good.
Which we'd expect, because they're a lot bigger than the other three groups they've brought over.
Right.
And they have reasonable ticket prices and great perks.
Shout out Leo Presents, the best.
Leo Presents is the best.
Never forget,
Mr. Leo, if you're listening to this, you're doing great. Keep it up.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, dude.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, that's going to be me, so. Great song.
We don't want to listen to Ring the Alarm.
Now that...
You just keep suggesting it.
Now that 2021 is over, we're going to hop into 2022.
Yeah.
Where we pick up in March 2022 when they have their third EP, Emmy M, I think that's what it's called.
Mimim?
And that's the name of the single also. And this is probably my second favorite.
This song's cool.
Title track they have. It just kind of goes a little harder than the other one.
Yeah.
You know? It's got a nice beat. Also, the video's sick.
This is a staple of the playlist in the car.
This does come on
This comes on a lot.
Yeah, it does. Probably the most listened to song because it just comes on all the time. Well, this and one of the B-sides is probably the most listened to.
Yeah.
But this song is really good. Also, believe it or not, would you look at that? Another song that's gonna hit real hard live.
Oh, this is gonna bring the whole house down or whatever the heck we're watching them in.
Oh, I'm so hyped.
Our second show in Louisville, Kentucky.
Where's she even at?
I have no idea.
It's not
the Foresters Town Drinking Hall or whatever that was called.
Like, this is so sick.
Is the hype growing?
Also, they have like this crazy like CGI generated like golem statue.
Oh, I know,
here.
it's really creeping me out.
And it's got like multiple arms. Like, that's like what it's made of. It's always nice too when you see a group that has all these comebacks, and like you can tell the production and CGI value like has gone up the more they've like put out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this part's so sick. What a good song.
This song's really cool. This is gonna be so dope.
Gosh, that bass better hit like when he was
Oh my gosh, Triple S Kansas City. Oh, 150.
Swan's voice is so nice. It's like so like alluring and like.
I've never listened to her solo song.
Like
she had a debut.
A siren song, just lure me into the sea. Lure me to Louisville.
Their little group pictures of their crowd so far have looked really solid, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing great. Like,
it looks like the people are really showing out for them. And the beanie is sick.
It's kind of crazy to me. Like, if they got Purple Kiss here, and we thought they were too big to come here.
How high can we go?
Like, who else are they going to get?
Looks like it's Rocket Punch's turn.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Or just Weekly's turn.
Or just Cherry Bullet.
Cherry Bullet. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
You're right, Nature.
People said them in the comments.
I don't know if Nature's still a group.
I haven't seen that they're not.
I see like Saban posting a lot of stuff on
She does. She really does.
You're right. Secret number time.
We're waiting for that one.
I say that every time I ask.
I was going to say, once we see the guy, we're going to tell him again. He's going to be like, who?
Who's that?
Even though I feel like they know secret number. Come on.
Then July 25th, 2022, they put out their fourth EP, Geeky Land. And their lead single is Nerdy. This is a good song. Probably my third favorite title track if we're keeping track right now. This is actually really good. We've heard this multiple times in different episodes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Good old spooky vibes.
Perfect for Halloween. Goen is a great singer, though. Then on November 18th of this year, RBW announced that Jiyeon had left the group due to health conditions. So she is officially gone from the group. And they're now a 6-member group. You hate to see it.
She's with them a long time.
She was there for a while. Dang, if she held out just a little longer, she could have came to America.
Yep. I will say these outfits, I'm like, those are literally the outfits Idol wore. The I will say good for her, though, getting way more recognition and screen time in Purple Kiss than she did on Produce 48, because she didn't make it very far for Produce 48. You know, when I hear the music, or just like the backing track, you know? Yeah.
I really just imagine in my head just like things like a bunch of stuff happening at once. Like people running around doing random stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like in a really fast-forwarded manner. Kind of like they actually do in this music video.
Like this video?
Yeah. Like it fits. Oh my gosh. That's so sick. It's just like, and they're like running around like doing stuff. So
they do have a really like fun vibe though. Where they can kind of pull up the darker, fun, more mature kind of look.
Oh yeah.
But it's like a fun video with like a fun
It is really
story.
fun. A bunch of goofy stuff. This causing a bunch of mischief. Also, fun fact for you. Every single one of their music videos, except for their like Christmas one they did, was all done by the Zany Bros.
Really?
Company, yep. They've done a lot of stuff for people. This beat's also sick. They are of, let's just say, Cupid fame by 50/50. That's all you really need to know. They did Karma by Pixie, Boom by Rocket Punch, Doxa by Secret Number.
I'm trying to work for that company.
Didn't realize this made every great music video known to man.
Is this the Doxa?
Ginga Minga Yo by Billy.
Oh man, that song's so good.
They must really like specialize in like kind of creepy themes.
Like the solid upper to mid tier girl groups.
Trying to see what other stuff they did here. Doom Cheetah and Tap by Secret Number.
Oh my gosh.
Mango by Super Junior. I mean, they've done a bunch of stuff. I think they're just supposed to be like little mischievous spirits.
I think they just mess with the TV broadcast.
Yeah, they did Ring Ring by Rocket Punch.
Great song.
Great song. What else they got? I mean, Hug You by DIA. Need I say more?
Maybe the best they've done.
Vavi Girl by Fanatics.
Just kidding. Maybe the real best they've done.
Obliviate by Lovelies.
Gosh, that's a great Disbandment song.
My gosh. Blaze by Rolling Quartz. Bouncy by Rocket Punch. Who Dis and Got That Boom by Secret Number.
That's like all
by WJSN Chacome. Ooh. Puri by Dreamcatcher. You know what else I did? Devil and Me by CLC.
Oh gosh.
Maybe a little song you guys have heard of called Woo-Wah by DIA.
Oh my gosh. Pretty much every K-pop video ever.
By Fanatics. Loca by Favorite. Man, they've really done a bunch of stuff.
They've done so many, goodness.
Also, didn't realize a lot of these songs are this old.
Yeah.
They did Hump by Pentagon. They must have done like every song by Rocket Punch because they've got a bunch of them.
Seems like it.
Boogie Up by WJSN. These guys have done a bunch. Woo Woo by DIA. Where Are You From by Favorite. Summer Dream by Elris. They did Han and La Ta Ta by Idol. Samina by Goo Goo Dolls. Wow, what a great track record. Man. They really have done a bunch. Sick. So good for you. Yeah, Zany Bros did all their music videos, so that's kind of cool. They must really like what they do, or they have like a really long contract with them that they got to keep.
Maybe.
And now, coming into 2023, which we're currently in February 15th, they released their 5th EP, Cabin Fever, the lead single Sweet Juice, which not my favorite title track. It's alright. Kind of like Ponza is there. They are dressed like little bellhops, so that's cool. You always like a little bellhop in a haunted hotel theme, you know?
Goes hand in hand.
Oh, don't look to that wall. Although there was a lot of people on our Discord who really love this song.
Yeah.
It like changed their lives. Ooh. I'm just imagining the bass hitting in my head.
I know.
Right
it better be awesome. It's going to be. I just know it.
Crank it up.
Make it loud.
Then on March 22nd, Purple Kiss made their Japanese debut with the EP Dear Violet, which included Japanese versions of the previous singles. On March 21st and 26th, the group held their first solo concert, Purple Kiss First, Live Japan, in Osaka and Tokyo. Then on April 17, 2023, it was announced that Yuki would be participating in the Mnet survival show Queendom Puzzle, where she actually finished in 3rd place, so she debuted in the group L's Up. We did watch her in that for quite some time.
We watched the whole thing?
For like 2.5 months.
Yeah, we watched the whole show.
Whenever I hear you come in and rap, it just reminds me of like when Nina would just come in and CLC songs and it's like into everything.
You just know who's on the mic.
She said her mic was on.
Honestly. And luckily for Well, don't want to jinx anything, but for our stop in Louisville, Yuki should be there.
Yeah,
she
because
is not at all this. Toward the end of the tour, she has
to
stuff
do, like,
she has to do stuff for
end of the year
Elza.
show award stuff.
So she will not be on the full U.S. tour. But luckily, we should see her.
Also, this was the first comeback they had without Gian in the group. So yeah, I don't even know. I guess I don't know enough about him, honestly. But like, is there a theme like just like a horror thing? Like,
Definitely seems like it, right?
it definitely has a vibe.
Especially in this one.
They're like in the hotel from like The Shining.
Yeah.
And the other one was like
Lost in the dark
zombies.
forest.
And the other one was like
Don't pick it up.
them being like ghosts or spirits or something. Like
Yeah.
messing around the TV station. Yes.
Like, no.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what sweet juice is. I don't know enough. I just assume it's like apple juice or something.
I do love apple juice. I really like orange juice.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Orange juice, oh my gosh. Dude, orange juice with a little bit of that apple cinnamon in it.
Man, that'd be so good.
Ooh, that's a good shit. Why did we not get that tonight?
Next time, we had to try these awesome drinks.
For the fans. Now they're like in a winter wonderland, so who knows what that means. First off, those shorts are way too short to be wearing in this kind of weather.
They gotta be cold.
What a sick little logo thing.
That's very
That was
cool.
cool. Then, to more present times, on September 5th, they released their first album, Festa. The lead single was Seven Heaven. And this is my first time hearing this, so...
I think maybe I watched it then.
Is this the car wash from
Because
the
I think I did see this.
from the Queendom Puzzle video?
I know, that's what I was thinking. You know, if they recycle stuff, I'd be happy for them. Because I always wonder where all their stuff goes
Honestly,
in these
same.
videos and stages and everything.
I think it has to be. There's no way it's not.
They'd be funny if they're like in the background.
Just like filming their own
See
video.
like Jiwoo back there. This one actually does have a different vibe.
This seems a little more fun and happy compared to the other ones. Ooh, okay.
Like, not murder.
True. Then on September 2nd, 2023, they announced their first tour,
Ooh.
2023, the Festa Tour in the United States of America.
Festa. You said we're turning up for summer in
I was like, this is like a
September.
very, very summery song. Like, you can feel the summer vibe, you know?
Yeah. They're like, we got that early fall. Perfect time for it.
Dosie's looking very tan over here. Look, one of you has to be tan, and it's got to be her. Because she's like super tan.
I don't know how they did it.
Ooh. Did this like record this after she got done recording her parts for
I was like, just stay there. We're going to be there in a minute. Now I just imagine when they're at stuff. Well, I don't know if Purple Kiss will ever be there when L's up is, but the video
of Chair
Young and Chaeyoung of the girl running up the stairs and falling over a million times. It's like that's just Yuki and both of them.
It's like really fun.
It's like fun. It's good. Good vibe. I don't know if their business is. They're not washing any cars. So
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is sound pretty sick live. This is actually my favorite group already.
I know.
Subliminally, did I not realize this?
Yeah, I'm just completely ready to be wrecked so bad on Saturday. Maybe the inevitable will happen somehow. It'll be like, you know what? That didn't live up to the hype at all.
I know, right?
But that's like
maybe I'm actually too hyped.
That's
right
like
now.
impossible though. There's like no way.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually really hard. Just seeing them live perform.
Like, literally them just coming out and saying hi, I'd be like, worth it, 100%, let's go again.
I'm really just planning on clearing my schedule to go to Minnesota here in a couple weeks.
I know, right?
It's on a Saturday, so we just fly there.
Oh, gosh.
And then fly home Sunday. Look at these jorts.
Solid girl group music.
It really is. This is a really fun song. Definitely not what I would expect it from them. Very different.
Best,
also interesting how the title of it is Seven Heaven and not like Seventh Heaven. It's just the number and the word.
The thing is Festa, not Fiesta, too. I'm like, what are we doing leaving out?
I don't know. Who knows? But that brings us to the end of our talking about the history of the group. Now let's talk a little bit about the members. So, first up, we have Na Goen. She's a main vocalist, lead dancer, who was born September 3rd, 1999. It's very rare you see any idols these days born in the 90s.
90s baby, pump up the jam.
Seriously, like
the words of Lisa.
That it literally
99.
It doesn't happen very often.
It's crazy.
I won't talk about her because she isn't in the group right now, but Gian is actually born in 97.
Whoa.
I know, that's what I said.
Craziness.
So, she was born in 1999, like I said, very rare. She was born in Namgu, Gwangju, South Korea. She was on Produce 48 and ranked number 29, like I said earlier. She actually went to Hanlin Musical Arts School, was in the same class with Lunas Chu and Kim Lim.
Does like every single person go there?
Yeah.
That like imagine just going to that school.
That's like a big school for like, cause that's like where
that's where all the Triple S people are.
That's like where Heron and Suman go right now.
Oh gosh.
Her favorite thing to do to relieve stress is going to the movies on her own. Which, I used to think that was really weird. But the more we watch, like, the idols do stuff over the years, I'm like, they probably just want to be by themselves and not be with everybody else.
We've seen it as a running theme since we liked K-pop is they just want to do something by themselves.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Because I go do stuff, or, like, we go to shows and stuff, and by the time we're done, I'm just like, I just want to sit at home and, like, edit videos.
I go watch movies by myself. I'll go sometimes by myself and watch a movie.
She also has her driver's license.
All right, hey.
You also don't see that very often.
Crazy.
I know, right? Next up, we have Dosi. She's a main dancer, sub-vocalist. She was born February 11th, 2000. Almost 1999. She was born in Busan, South Korea. I did find this out, which is awesome. She's a twin sister.
What the heck? Is she an idol?
I don't know.
Then what does she do?
Also, spoiler alert, she went to the Hanlin Multiple Arts School.
Okay.
She was also in Mixed Nine, she ranked 78. She was the first member of the group to join RBW in 2016.
Wow, it's been a long time.
Dosi, Ira, and Chaein also choreographed the song My Heart Skip a Beat. So that's pretty cool.
Then let's let them do it again.
Also, this is 100% accurate. I didn't even need to look this up. This is very true. Some fans, I don't know why it says some and not all, say she looks like WJSN's Urim.
Yes, she does.
If you're talking about... Is that her twin sister?
That might be her twin sister. Whoa.
They literally look like identical.
They're very similar.
Like, I don't want to be that guy, but they look very much alike.
They look similar.
Like, if I'd send you a picture of Dosi and I sent you a picture of Urim, you wouldn't know which one is which. Like, they look very much alike. Next up, we have Ira, who's a main dancer, sub-vocalist. She was born April 30th, 2002. This also is like an entire group just made up of main dancers and main vocalists because they're just all really good. Her charming points are her weird expressions.
Okay.
She's also a former member that trained at YG Entertainment. Like I said earlier, she choreographed My Heart Skip a Beat. She joined the group in February of 2020, so right before the group debuted.
Really? Right before? Goodness.
And she has an older brother. Next we have Yuki, who's the main rapper, lead dancer, and sub-vocalist. Born November 6, 2002. And she's the only member of the group who is not from Korea. She's from Japan.
Yep.
She joined RBW in 2018. And she had been living in Korea for about 3 years before she debuted with the group. Which, I mean, is not surprising because when you saw her Queen of Puzzle and stuff, she seems to have a pretty good grasp on the Korean language when she's talking to people and people are talking to her.
Oh, yeah.
She wrote her own rap parts on both singles, My Heart Skip a Beat and Can We Talk Again, which is cool. And like I said earlier, she was on Queendom Puzzle, where she finished 3rd place, so she made the final L's Up group. Mm-hmm. Also questionable name.
Oh, not great.
Next we have Chaeyoung, who's a main vocalist, lead dancer, and rapper. She was born December 5th, 2002, so her birthday's in like a month. She was born in Busan. Her mom is a famous celloist in Korea, and her dad is a director, and her older sister is a CF model and artist.
Well, just born to be a star.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, she was a family.
You're just in a family of famous, talented people.
She was a former YG trainee, and she was one of the members of the former pre-debut group Future 21. And like you said, she also appeared in Season 1 and Season 3 of K-Pop Star, so, I mean, she's got a little...
Took a break Season 2.
Notoriety there. Then lastly, we have the Machne main vocalist, who was born July 11th, 2003. Yeah, July buddy. We were also born in July.
July birthday friends.
I think that's a real thing.
July birthday same month friends.
Same month friends, yes. She participated in the guided version of Snapping by Chungha, so that's cool.
Cool.
She did the guided version for the song Wildflower by Mamamoo as well, so her vocals were laid down on some pretty sick tracks.
Oh, yeah.
She can speak English, which I guess we'll probably see more of when we go see them on Saturday.
True.
And she has a sister. Not a lot of facts for her. Shout out to K-pop profiles for that, though.
Shout out to the everyone's siblings out there.
Yeah, I know. Everyone just has a lot of siblings. That's cool.
Yeah, that is very cool.
I'd say out of all the members of the group, I've definitely always been a fan of Chaeyoung, so she's probably my bias of the group. Mm-hmm. So I have been for a very long time. So her and Jiyeon, but then Jiyeon left, so I guess that really makes your choice
She's
easy.
like gone, right? Like
she's like gone.
I didn't know if because she didn't leave that long ago. I didn't know if it was something where like.
As far as I know, she's gone and she's not coming back.
I didn't know it was like a hiatus. Oh, there's videos.
So
people like really post whole concerts.
They really do.
Like literally like 2 hours. They just like. I mean, I guess if that's what they want to do.
But yeah, so I'd say my bias to the group is Chaeyoung. Like I said, I've always been a big fan of her, so
yeah,
it just makes sense. The math checks out. Do you have a bias to the group yet?
Yeah, probably because of Queendom, probably Yuki. I actually voted for her a lot in the show just from watching it, so I'm really excited to see her because not everyone's gonna get to, but I'd definitely say Yuki. So
that's very fair.
I'm super pumped that our date is one that she should be there.
Very fair, but yeah. So I mean, as you probably heard us talk about through this entire show, I did not realize that we have known them and like their stuff for as long as
it's crazy because like we have like I
guess it's one of those ones we like knows around, but they always just kind of fall into the background.
Exactly, like not your faves. So it's like, oh, they're cool, but there's other people, but we still listen to them. So
and for a little outro here, we'll listen to My because you know it's the holiday seasons.
This looks like a Christmas.
It's their
This
Christmas
is almost
song.
5 million views. Pretty good.
Watch this be like the best song.
It's to be like the awesomest, hard-hitting,
It
dope.
sounds awesome. I will say this is one of the groups where I like a lot of their B-sides.
Yeah.
Like I think overall,
vibe.
my favorite song by them is Kiss Pearl Before Swine, which is a B-side.
Yeah, it's one of like the best B-sides ever.
Like that one's really good. Pretty Psycho's a great. Wow, this is sick.
Is that like?
Pretty Psycho's a really
Vibes are the
good
best.
B-side as well. So is Autopilot. That's a really good one. They just have a lot of really good B-sides. So it's one of those groups where if you like aren't a super big fan of their title tracks or anything, you can like listen to the rest of their albums and their B-sides are really good. Mm-hmm. You know, why was no one suggested this to our Christmas episode last year?
No, this is very Christmas, everyone. I mean, they're literally like, it couldn't be more Christmas than this.
Going just like Mariah Carey, going to sing whatever that one song is she was.
She's unthawing.
This has got like a nice little
God,
beat
the
behind
Christmas vibe is just the best. Everyone's just so happy.
So this has nothing to do with this at all. That one scene reminded me. There's a guy today that came into work.
Yeah.
And we were like, you have to like file in the computer because everybody does. He goes, well, I've never seen a computer before. And we're like, what do you mean you've never seen a computer? And he goes, well, I can't really take it home and type it up. I don't own a typewriter. And I'm like, what year do you think this is, man?
Like, I get, like, what? How's he living?
I'm being dead serious. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
How's he live, though, for real? Like,
my man says he
there's no way he has a phone, right?
With him because he doesn't have a typewriter.
Wow. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I also learned that my coworker's mom, who's in her 90s, types out all their checks on a typewriter.
Who has a typewriter still? I'm really, like, confused by that. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I guess
she puts it in the thing,
and she
types in the name and who they're giving to.
I write on it with a pen.
I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That is wild. My gosh.
This is actually a really sick Christmas song, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is like perfect for Christmas time. It's awesome.
Honestly, out of all the Christmas songs that we recommended last year, the ones I've heard,
this might be the best.
This is probably the best one. What's nice about it is it's like very Christmassy, but you can tell it's not like a remake of a Christmas song or something.
Yeah, it's like our own kind of vibe.
Original. I like how everyone just kind of has like basic like clothes and legit go just has like this super like literally
she's just
New Year's Eve
superstar.
Mariah Carey all in one for Christmas outfit.
Her time to shine.
It really is. Why are they throwing away all this food?
Maybe I am over the top excited to see him.
I know.
I will say,
I've ever been this excited to see a group in my life.
Greatest show of all time, calling it.
Honestly, goodness, that was the best. I'm just
and
ready
we got
for
the
Christmas
hotel.
now.
I know, I love the holiday vibe songs. It's so cool.
Yeah,
and we'll be getting a lot of them here soon.
For Purple Kiss, I actually learned a lot doing this, which is cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys did too.
That was a good episode.
But now for our closing, we have our second new segment.
Oh, shoot.
And it is...
New segment
our
alert.
Favorite Idol of the Week award.
Oh, crap.
So you can have a favorite idol, because everyone has their biases and whatever. They're always going to be like, number one in your heart and all that stuff. But every once in a while, you may have seen a cool post or a cool stage or watched a video.
I don't even know who could it be.
Or there might be a comeback that caught your attention. And one idol stuck out to you, and they were just like, wow, this is my favorite idol at this particular moment. So each week that I remember to do this, at the end of our episodes, we're going to have an Idol of the Week award for our favorite idol we paid attention to for that week.
Prestigious award.
It'll be like the NFL Player of the Week. This is the Idol of the Week.
We're hanging everyone's names on a wall. Like that, it's super. They get mailed a super awesome gift certificate from us
to buy stuff from our store that doesn't exist.
To buy us objects and send them.
So I'd have to say for our first installment of Idol of the Week, the only person that deserves it is Nayoung from Lightsome.
That's a good choice.
Because I have been jamming Honey and Spice nonstop since it came out. And I have watched so many live videos and the music videos probably 60 to 70 times. So...
It's a great...
I also super hyped for this comeback because I love Nayoung. She's one of my favorite idols. And they killed it when they came back. Go listen to our Trick or Treat episode if you don't believe us because we talked about it nonstop.
I know they got brought up a lot.
So, my pick for my Idol of the Week for week 1, which is starting in the first week of November.
Gosh, that's going to be a fun... thing to keep track the year of.
Yeah, I know, right?
First week in November. There we go. New Idol of the Week. I didn't really have one that was like as sure as yours, but I think my Idol of the Week, because they looked great in their Laker uniform and rocked the awesome backwards hat, is Chaewon from Le Sserafim.
So awesome.
She looked so cool with her backwards hat, and
they just had a great time.
And Le Sserafim's been in the United States forever, and she just got here because she's been recovering from being sick. So welcome back, Chaewon.
I didn't realize they were here for that long.
She's been here. They've been here a long time doing stuff. I think I don't know what it's for, but they went to the Laker game. Always love stuff like that where the idols collab and have jerseys, whatever. They got to pick with Magic Johnson, so That's just amazing,
and
right?
he fist bumped a random guy.
Random.
Also,
oh my gosh.
for basketball fans out there, they caught a really good game.
They did.
That was like maybe one of the best games I've seen in like
so
years.
far. And it was the first time the Lakers beat the Clippers in like 11 times or something.
And it was like a star, because of all the trades, it's like a star-studded event. Like, it was like almost watching an all-star game.
It was a great game. But I'm going to go with Chaewon because she looked so cute with her hat backwards. I was like, oh my gosh. And her like little hair was perfect. Like, they're all perfect, but Chaewon with Seraphim, you're the idol of the week. Congratulations. Gift card in the mail.
So that's our first ever Idol of the Week rankings. I'll have to find a new journal to keep track of it.
I know we gotta like write those down.
I don't have any pages left in my other 87 journals that I have.
True.
It's funny, I get all these free ones when I go to HMart.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But there's actually not like a ton of pages in them, and I use them for like...
They're kind of thin.
I use them for a lot of stuff, like just random ideas I have, building decks, keeping stats.
Sure.
This show. So I run out.
Paper goes quick.
Speaking of, I'm going to record this, so if I listen back to this, I won't forget. We can't forget in the next month or so, we need to go to HMart so I can get a calendar for next year.
Yeah.
Because they give them out for free.
That's true.
And every year, I always forget, and I have to order it off of like eBay for like twice the price when I could just get it for free. And by twice the price, I'm a calendar for like the year.
Oh,
like
just
next year.
Just like any calendar?
No, they would give them out for free with like recipes and stuff on them.
Oh, okay. Like at age. Okay.
So when you go buy stuff from HMart,
yeah,
they'll give you like a free calendar while supplies last.
We'll have to go.
And every single year I forget to do it, and I have to go on eBay and buy them for $25. Because at my job, I like sit behind a window and people are there like staring at me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But when I put the calendar up, they just look at the recipe on the calendar.
Yeah,
so they leave me alone.
It should be.
Well, I've forgot the last 2 years, so I need to go actually buy one.
Yeah, we gotta.
And by buy one, I mean get one for free. So we need to go up there. We can go see mom and dad.
We also haven't. Yeah, we haven't been to HMart in a minute.
It's been a while, so we'll have to go up. It just has to be while they're giving out the calendars. It should be starting here in the next probably after Thanksgiving. So.
Yeah, it is. It is calendar season.
And let me tell you,
it's the time to just make our own.
Anything more than free is too much.
Exactly, especially for a calendar, especially for something that tells you the date, right? Like,
and I'm like. Last one I bought for like $25, shipped, whatever. I literally got it, and on the package says "Do not bend." I got it was bent in half.
Gosh dang it!
So
I hate that.
So yeah, we're gonna go get a calendar. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully, I'll remember to keep doing the segments every week. I'm not promising anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, Purple Kiss gonna be sick. We're gonna go see him in like a week.
Yeah. Stay tuned next week when we'll tell you all about seeing them in person. But until then, we love you guys. Peace.
Later.
솔직히 봐봐 뭐 하는 거니 내 눈 쳐다봐 나 혼자 발 받는 것 같아 사랑이란 불에 대한